In Cameroon, the compulsory wearing of face masks in all public places nationwide go into force as from this Monday, 13 April 2020, with sanction awaiting defaulters. The measure was announced by the Prime Minister, Head of Government, Chief Dr. John Gote, alongside other new measures aimed at intensifying the fight against the coronavirus pandemic. Besides that, the Prime Minister has ordered for the intensification of COVID-19 screening campaigns with the collaboration of the Central Pasteur and its branches as well as other relevant health institutions, the intensification of the awareness raising campaign in urban and rural areas, both in the two official languages and in local languages through complementary channels of communication, all of which aim at containing the rapid spread of the virus. Cameroon counts 832 cases confirmed in 6 regions: Central, Littoral, West, Southwest, and East, with the Central being the epicenter of the virus in the country, with close to 500 cases. So far, the pandemic has claimed 14 victims and 98 have been successfully treated. Talking about the Easter celebration, the feast took place despite the coronavirus pandemic. In Burundi, where the president, Pierre Nkurunziza, is known to be a pastor, churches crowded and were filled with faithful. Although the majority of the world, about 1.3 billion of Catholics, were forced in confinement. They began with the hygiene measure by washing their hands before their ritual acts of celebration. In other countries like Nigeria, Catholics attended Easter Mass Sunday via a live telecast from the Holy Cathedral in Lagos due to the stay-at-home order. Pope Francis, as a site, almost celebrated with empty basilica, while in Cameroon, Christians of the various denominations were used to observe low-key celebration of Easter Sunday in respect to the measure put in place by the government to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Celebrating Easter without people is something strange. However, people were constrained to celebrate in this way with few baptisms because of the reality facing the entire world. Let's go to China, where African community had become a new hotbed for the coronavirus in the Chinese cities of Guangzhou. They face all sorts of discrimination and humiliation. In fact, health officials began door-to-door testing targeting African immigrants. Landlords and hotels have evicted hundreds of Africans. Many, including community leaders, were forced into quarantine despite testing negative for the virus. Hundreds have remained homeless as fear grew that cities like Guangzhou could face a second wave of the outbreak. Various African ambassadors in China have written to the country foreign minister to voice complaints about stigmatization and discrimination. While the Chinese embassy dismissed the accusation, President Uhuru Kenyatta reacted in his country by asking the departure of all Chinese in Kenya. In Libya, an armed group is seeking to use the water curve as pressure to force the release of detained family members, according to the United Nations. The supply has been cut to more than 2 million people in Tripoli and nearby towns and cities. Tripoli's seat of the internationally recognized government of national accord has been under assault for a year by the eastern-based Libyan National Army of Khalifa Haftar. Electricity supply has also been repeatedly cut in Tripoli and some other areas over the past week. At this moment, when Libya is fighting the threat of the coronavirus pandemic, access to water and electricity is more than ever life-saving, and such individual acts to collectively punish millions of innocent people are abhorrent. At the end of this news, stuck at home during the coronavirus pandemic, all places closed and low activities, the world have been spending more of their lives online. Human behavior shifted and changed. We can see more and more using of internet, telecasting, working, e-conference, and the development of more e-services during this period. In some European countries, the internet uses has used by up to 15% according to the Vodafone report. The world now depends on internet connection to do job, to train activity, and to go to schools and so on. Moreover, the coronavirus lockdown could help most of the African countries to fastly implement the use of internet in all sectors.